Oh.
The microphone knows the count.
No, it doesn't like my noise, but I love my noise, but I'm going live and I'm like being live and I'm live right now. You watching us live? Oh, we're gonna play tonight overnight. Overnight.
We're gonna play Vanguard.
Oh, but I didn't see that, but I didn't see that, but they didn't see that. Now we know we are just a little fate. Hey, 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 yay. Yay, yay. Lay, yay, 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 yay. Lay,
I don't
yay,
know if lay's
yay,
the right
yay. Say,
answer.
hey, hey,
Maybe
hey,
more like
hey,
we're trying a different time.
lay. Yay, yay. Lay, yay, yay, yay,
Well,
yay.
I'm playing
Lay,
Murakumo today,
yay, yay.
and
Lay, yay, yay,
my
yay,
boss. Wait a minute, what am I doing?
lay.
And my boss
Yay,
is
yay.
D. What are you
Lay, yay,
doing,
yay,
man?
yay, yay.
My boss is the Shikigami Master Ryoji, and he's super duper cool.
You're letting everybody know about your boss?
Yeah.
Is that what she wants me to do? Is
Matter of
tell
fact, there she
everybody
is.
about my boss? Hey, everybody! Who do you work for? Yeah? Who? Let's hear it, eh?
Shikigami
Who is it?
Master
Who is it?
Ryoji.
Hey, you have a boss too?
And what she
Listen
likes to
here.
do is
Hey,
what she
hey,
likes to
listen
resurrect
here, mate. I got a
puppets
boss too, mate.
grave the drop and from the top of the deck to overwhelm the opponent with many attacks.
My deck is ready to be cut and ready to play. Well, Neon Almond tonight is ready to play some Gaia
two back.
games. I haven't even looked at my hand yet. I draw my first hand. Very interesting here. I'll put one back. I'll put two back, actually. Draw two. Okay. That's okay, Novalance. You ready to
Flip
play?
a coin.
Put that coin.
Tails.
Tails?
Tails.
All right.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing.
I had to like overpower you so Google Voice won't take you. Sometimes when I'm Google Voice texting anything that I want, I guess, and if I have a YouTube video on, it will sometimes latch onto the YouTube video and it will continue absorbing speech, and it's super annoying. And you're like, come on, it's not even me.
Who won the coin flip?
You did.
All right. I'll go first. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Stand up, Vanguard. Drag Prince Root.
Carno.
I'll start. I draw. And I'll ride Cold Witch Luba. She'll have no effects. Pass turn.
Draw. We're gonna ride into Stealth Fiend Tizen. When this unit is placed on the rear guard of my spirit's ability, it gets plus 5,000 power. At the end of this battle, and as this unit attacked, and it did not hit as long as my Vanguard is Shikigami Master Ryoji, I can put it into the soul and look at the top 7 cards of my deck, choose up to 1 grade 3 cards from among them, reveal it, and put it in my hand.
Very well, planets.
I am going to enter attack step and attack you. Oh heck, psych, did we draw our card?
I did.
Well, did I? Let me get I think I drew this. No, that was my draw off the turn. Draw.
Uh-oh.
There we go. That's correct. I'm going to attack for 8,000 to your Vanguard.
Perfect card.
So early? Whack. Start.
No.
Well, then don't take Vanguard then. Drive
What do you want
check.
me to say?
I want you to say, ah, fuck, when I hit this critical trigger. No, no trigger. One guard or one damaging. Go ahead.
Draw. All right, Blaster Dart.
Ooh.
I'll call. Ooh, do I do that next round? Or do I do that next round? Actually, no, I do that this turn. Holy cow! Drag Wizard Linfall. Counterblast one. I can. Once placed on Vanguard or Rearguard, I can Superior call a grade 1 to Rearguard. You want to know who I'm getting? Big Boobed Elf. Rest. Then I can Superior call. Where are you? No, where are you in this?
Did I
There
cast
she
this
is.
to the TV?
Freezing Witch Bendy, you did.
No way I did.
If my Vanguard is Blast or Dark, on Rearguard, I can counter Soul Blast one and retire this unit. Oops. Search my deck for up to one Phantom Blast or Dragon and write a stand. Shuffle my deck. That unit can't activate its activated abilities. So I'll Soul Blast one. Bam! Goodbye, Root. So, and now I can call a stand Phantom Blaster Dragon. When he's called, I'm going to activate my ability of Order. Oh, where's Force? I'm going to give him an additional critical.
Wow.
Enter attack. Attack Vanguard for 13, 2 crit.
No Gardo.
No guard. First check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. 2 critical. Drag Wizard attack for 10,000.
10?
10,000.
No guard. Heal trigger. Power to Vanguard.
Turn end.
Draw.
Pretty cool, huh?
Raise. Not cool. Well, it is cool, but not for me, obviously. Right into my Fright Sickle. Stealth Fiend Fright Sickle. No effects on the Vanguard. How strong are you, Mister?
13,000 Vanguard. Where are all of your other units? There no.
Dude, they're nowhere to be found. Okay.
Okay.
You got me.
I'm just asking kindly.
I don't believe you're doing this kind.
You're right. Ain't okay.
I'm gonna attack the Vanguard.
Oh, okay.
9,000.
No guard.
Drive check.
Critical trigger. No trigger.
Turn it.
Stand unit. Draw. I'll call Fiona. I don't have any more forces.
What?
There's one.
Oh.
Original crit becomes 2.
Here's your last one.
Oh, it's a hollow one. Cool. Alright, I'll enter my attack. I'll attack Vanguard for 15. 2 crit.
15 to crit. Sorry, I feel a sneeze coming on, and you know how that feels like. You feel like you're like just waiting.
Oh shit! I don't know. I didn't use your ability. Choo 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 Pika choo 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 choo.
My ability?
No, I didn't use my big mood well for zero. Like, there's no
What?
reason. There's
Why
no
didn't
reason
you?
that she should be used for boosting. She should like almost exclusively just be used for like
Oops.
battle stuff. But whoever's watching tonight, we appreciate you watching. We play all sorts of card games here on our channel. We play Digimon, Vanguard, Cardfight Vanguard V Premium, Battle Spirits, Japanese collaborations.
How strong are you?
13,000.
Am I more scared about this Vanguard thing? No guard.
Huh?
Did I forget to pick up a quick shield ticket?
I don't know if you did or not.
I don't think I did. I said no guard.
Alright. You 2 crit.
Oh.
That's 1.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm just trying to move it. Sorry, it's kind of not sliding. Dude, that's just
Ooh. Now attack for 13. Twin Drive to Vanguard. 2 critical.
Here's my quick shield ticket.
You get 1 3 turns there.
-2 crit. Heal Guardian.
-2 critical.
Yeah.
Well, at least I'll get 2 cards in my hand. First check. No trigger. Second check. Critical trigger. All effects to Vanguard. Turn end.
1 crit.
1 critical. Move,
Draw.
no Lance.
Stand my Vanguard. Finally.
Yeah, now you not get to do really scary stuff, though.
Ride my Vanguard, Ryuji. I'm gonna play my gift card.
Do you remember if your tablet was charged?
I can go check after my turn.
Sure.
I'm gonna place an extra rearguard circle and draw a card. Plus 5,000 power to that circle. We're gonna counterblast one. And look at the top 5 cards of my deck. I can choose up to 1 card with Stealth Fiend in its card name and call it to the rearguard circle and shuffle my deck. But if my opponent's Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater, I can call 2 of them instead. I can play 2 Jotsuku girls. When my rearguards are placed by this unit's ability, the unit's card's name become this unit's card name until the end of the turn. They're all Shikiguri Ryuji Masters. I'm gonna call Stealth Fiend Fright Sickle to the extra rearguard circle. I'm gonna call Stealth Fiend's One-Eyed Nayudos to the rearguard circles. And finally, Stealth Fiend Taizen to the rearguard circle. When this unit is placed by Nothing. So never mind. I'm gonna enter my attack step. I'm gonna attack with Fright Sickle to your Vanguard ability. When this unit attacks, I can have this unit get plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. I'm sorry, end of the battle. And if I do, put this unit at the bottom of the deck. I mean, if it was placed this turn, draw a card. 19,000 to Vanguard.
19,000.
That's right.
Novalance, you have some strong field over there.
I know.
19,000, no guard for the first attack. Actually, you know what?
Welcome everyone.
1,000 shield, Browen.
1,000 shield, okay.
Yep.
At the end of the battle, put this unit at the bottom of the deck and draw a card.
All right. Oh, I'm not trying to cast.
I'm going to have Shikigami Master Ryuji attack. Boosted with Stealthing Tizen.
How big?
20,000 to Vanguard.
20,000.
That is correct.
No guard. Show me what you got there, Novalance. Give me some damage. Let me feel it.
Twin Drive.
No damage, but a good card nonetheless.
Oh, you fear that card. And another Shikigami Master.
Well, if anything, it
Ryuji.
just teaches me not to go like all out instantly.
Fair enough.
And it
It's
teaches
fair.
me to be more agile about what to see what you have and see what you have in your soul.
Shit, also fair. Okay.
One damage.
Yes.
Field trigger, power to Vanguard.
It's almost more upsetting.
A
that you're
very
hitting me.
quiet thinker, Novalance.
I literally started talking and then you talked over me.
Well, because you didn't talk for like 20 seconds.
You were slow to react. Just
So
like you're
is
slow to
you.
react to my stealth being shot to girl.
Well, she's too stealthy. I can't see her. How you boosting? You ain't boost.
So, one-eyed Ryudo here. If I have another unit with the same card name as this unit on my Vanguard circle or rear guard circle, this unit gets boost. And the auto effect of rear guard at the end of each turn, if I have 5 or more units, put this unit into your soul and draw a card.
Ooh. So you be
So-
boosting?
I'm going to be boosting for a total of 21. Oh, sorry. I get I get to share that card name. Blah, 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 blah. 21 to Vanguard. See.
15,000 shield.
Okay. Because I did not hit Chuchuchu Girl's ability activates. Because I did not hit, look at the top 7 cards in my deck and reveal up to 2 Fantasy Petal Storm Shirayukis.
Okay.
Put 1 into the drop and 1 into my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then if I don't reveal any, just like I did now, I shuffle the deck. Shuffle the deck, and if you do not reveal any, I soul charge 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with Jutsu Girl to the Vanguard. 21 to Vanguard.
No guard.
Nobody like a booster. Wow. Wow, kicking. Alright.
I'm 23.
Oh. That's fine. Okay.
Stand.
Oh, effect again. Top 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got 1, and we're going to put into the hand.
And you have 5 or more rear guards.
That is correct, Neon.
So there's only one gets sucked up, right?
No, they both do. Here you go. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Go ahead.
Will the other one get sucked in?
That,
You'll have 4.
this one?
No, your other rear guard. The one that got sucked in.
Yeah, I just put both of them in.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm asking is after one gets sucked in, you'll have 4.
Oh, I see. So now there are 4 on the field. If I have 5 or more units, doesn't specify.
Okay. Because you said rear guards before.
Sorry.
Well, I just want to make sure that we're doing it right. And if you said rear guards, then I'm listening, I'm learning how your cards work.
Fair enough.
Is that it?
That's it.
Draw. I'll call another Fianna to give yet a third imaginary force marker over here. I'll call Browen to rearguard to look at the top 5. No grade 3s. Counterblast 1 and retire. Oops, no. I'm going to rest Naaman, so I shouldn't even shuffle my deck. And then I will call Dylel alt to rearguard. When it's placed by my card ability, I can soul charge 1. I'll soul charge a card. And then I'll call Abyssal to rearguard. Front row rearguard circle. If you and your opponent's Vanguard have the same grade, this cost may be replaced with Soul Blast. When it's placed on Vanguard or rearguard, counterblast 1 and draw a card. I'll just Soul Blast 1. Draw a card. Soul Blast 1. Or Counterblast 1. Countercharge 1, sorry. Sacrifice 2 units. Activate mesmerizing Witch Fianna's ability. Search my deck or hand for up to 1 Witch Reality Femme and call it to rearguard circle. That circle also becomes Vanguard circle until end of turn.
2 Vanguard circles?
There's my deck to cut. Activate Witch Reality Femme once returned. Soul Blast 1. Your opponent chooses 2 grade 0 unit cards from their drop zone.
Don't got any.
Call them over grade 1 or greater units. If they can't do it, I get +1 drive check. Then I'll call Cold-Blooded Witch Lupa. This ability's unit cost is reduced by countercharge 1 for each of your opponent's grade 0 units. When I'm placed, counterblast 2. Put a grade 2 or grade unit from my drop zone on the bottom of my deck to draw a card. I can't fulfill the ability, so you'll just sit there. Perishing Knight Browen's ability. If I have 3 or more grade 1 units in my drop zone, I get plus 5,000 power. I have a total of 5, so it's plus 5,000 power. So it's 13,000 boosting Fianna. Ability, during my turn, all my Vanguards get plus 5,000 for each of your grade 0 rear guards. You have none. 26,000 to Vanguard 2 critical.
26 to Vanguard.
Yeah, that's right, Novalance. 2 Vanguards hurt.
Tell me the power of everyone else.
They're all face value right now. So 8, 10, or 10, 8, 10, 5. 13. 8 plus 5 is 13.
And you're how big one more time?
26.
I'm trying to decide how many to pass, maybe. Or not. I'm going to intercept with 1.
Okay.
Guard for 15, so guard total of 20, so I'll be 32.
1 to pass. You have 1 damage left. You can't afford to take a damage, Novolance. And may I remind you, I have 2 units with 2 drives apiece.
37.
2 to pass.
No, don't touch this.
Ah! Oh, I love Novolance is a gambler, but she knows I haven't hit many triggers this match.
Yeah, that is very accurate. I'll add 10 more. I'll make it 3 to pass, just in case. So 30 guard. I'm 40 here. Oh, 40 something. 20, 35, 47 total guard.
First check. No triggers. Second check. No triggers. Attack Vanguard for 18.
18. Oh, that's so
2
much
drives.
more doable. 2 drives, so.
2 crit.
You're 18.
You got it.
$30,000 shield. 42.
First check. No triggers.
4 drive checks a lot, you guys.
That's 3 drives. No triggers. Draw trigger. Power to rear guard.
Yeah, you can have that. It's fine. You can have that's okay.
Attack for 20,000 to crit.
20,000 to crit. 20,000 to
How many times do you want to say these things?
10 shield.
Go ahead. You survived, Novolance, so you proud of yourself?
Ah, yes, I sure am. Draw.
Look at her. She's so vengeful.
I am. Because I'm going to ride Persona Ride into Shikigami Master Ryuji, allowing me to play another gift. Draw a card plus 5,000 to the circle. I'm going to counterblast 1. Look at the top 5 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can call up to 2 cards with Stealth Fiends in their name. Okay. So I can pick up to these. I'm going to call Stealth Fiend Frightsicle and Stealth Fiend Fukun. Fukun, when this unit is placed on rear guard by my card's ability, it gains plus 5,000 until the end of the battle. These 2 cards also share the same card name as Shikigami Master Ryuji. At the end of the battle, if this unit attacked, if it did not hit, and my Vanguard is Master Ryuji, put this into your soul, and all my rear guard with the same name as my Vanguard get plus 5,000 to the end of the turn. I know. And so, beautiful. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and attack. Enter my attack with Shikigami, Master Ryuji, and boosted with Stealth Fiend Taizen. 20,000 the Vanguard.
No guard.
Drive check. No triggers.
Damage check. No trigger.
Oh, that's so upsetting. That's like the one I don't want to hit ever. Oh well. I'm gonna attack with Stealth Fiend Fukun. 14,000 to the Vanguard.
Intercept. Drag Prince.
Because it did not hit, I get added into the soul, and Stealth Fiend Sickle will gain plus 5,000 to the end of this. Till the end of the battle.
That's okay.
Stealth Fiend Fright Sickle will attack the Vanguard. When this unit attacks, I can have this unit gain plus 5,000 power until the end of the battle, and if I do it at the end of that battle, put it at the bottom of the deck, and I get to draw a card off that ability. 19,000 to Vanguard.
$19,000 shield.
Okay. Oh, that's my deck. Yep. It's just so tiny. My hand is like the same size. I have to be careful. Guardian Omen, go ahead.
All right. Stand the units. Draw.
My back against the wall. It sure is caking. Be caking.
Soul Blast one with Fem's ability. Let's have you call 2 grade 0 units from your drop zone and place them on grade 1 or higher units.
Okay.
From your trash.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. Not bad.
We gotta pick an on theme. Call. Dark Knight, Stealth Rogue, Clog.
Clog.
Clog. He's a demon.
I'm going to counterblast one. Oh, actually not yet. Sorry. Rest her. Rest my big boob elf. Come on
Don't
out.
give up. I won't.
Charlotte.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
I still know what you have in your hand, Miss Minus 10,000.
Oh yeah. He has a little inkling of what I might.
Heal trigger. Then I'm going to activate my ability, Counterblast one, and I'm going to retire 2 rear guards. I'll retire the 2 rear guards in the same column.
Ooh.
To bring out another Fem.
Fem.
Fem will Soul Blast one.
I like her collar thing, her feather collar
And
thing.
I'll force you to call 2 grade 0s on top of grade 1 or higher units. If you can't do that, I'm going to gain +1 drive. Oh, did I forget to mention that I'm also a Vanguard circle?
Yes.
And all my Vanguards get plus 5,000 for each of your grade 0s. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help you boost your confidence.
Well, that's what I care about.
My food is tastiest when it's happy.
Is that what it is?
That's what I imagine a villain would say.
Is that really?
Yeah.
I'll play Cold-Blooded Witch Luba. Her abilities don't actually activate because they can't be fulfilled.
Huh.
Cherish Knight Brown one's going to get boosted by 5,000 because I have more than 3 grade 1s in my drop zone. I got plenty in there. Let's start battle.
Okay.
Mesmerizing Witch Fiona attack Vanguard 26,000. Actually, 31,000 to critical.
31,000.
This is where you give me -10.
Maybe. I might give you -10. Is it just these two that have the twin drive?
That's correct.
I see. Mm-hmm.
She's got a lot of cards in that hand. She's got nothing to be afraid of.
I'm gonna guard with 2. Shirayuki is minus 20,000 to here, here, and here.
You want to fulfill. What's her ability say, Noble Lance?
When this unit is placed on. Oh, I'm so sorry. At the Soul Blast 4.
Pay the cost.
Sorry, I got it. I
For
got
free.
excited. Excuse me. Of course I would. So I Soul Blast for 4, 2 for each Shirayuki. And while on guard circle, choose 3 units my opponent's front row, and they get minus 5,000 until the end of the turn. If this unit is on Vanguard or guard circle, they get minus 10,000 instead of the 5,000. So I did 2 of them, and you would get minus 20,000 total to all 3 of your circles.
So I'm down to 11,000. Which is still 1 to pass.
I know. I did heal for 1.
Here we go.
Oh shit, wait.
Twin
I
drive.
did not.
First check. Critical trigger. All effects of Vanguard. Actually, critical to Vanguard. Power to rear Fianna. Second check. Heal trigger. Power to rear guard.
I forgot to add additional cards for the current battle. Oops.
And I'm 3 damage too. So that you're not surviving this.
We'll see.
Critical trigger. Critical trigger.
No heal triggers. That was the next card.
My
Wow.
favorite thing about your deck is it has triggers from 3 different clans.
What? Oh yeah, it totally does.
Yeah, it's Shadow Paladin, Tachikaze, I think Murakami or something.
Well, at least they kind of fit a little on theme. They kind of fit the color scheme a little bit. They kind of fit it more, so they kind of blend in a little bit. But I do have this one here that is true to the deck. The little demon boy. No, I messed up. I forgot to add cards. I had some cards. I actually had 3 of them. I was debating if I wanted to do 3 or 2 and save 1 for the next turn. And then I forgot to add more.
It didn't really matter to me. I kind of wanted you to like just start burning because I was getting 4 drives. I was getting 4 cards to my hand, so you weren't gonna hit me the next turn, no matter what you did. And then I don't know if getting the critical. I'm gonna try and do power next turn. I think power is better.
The plus 10? I think it can depend.
Because my deck doesn't really pump power well. I think I can get good drive checks, but I don't pump power well. So I think I might try power.
I'm going to swap my deck.
Oh, I'll swap decks. Let's swap decks.
Cool. Whoop, whoop. Well, bummed. You didn't let me use my Vanguard ability. I'm kind of mad at you for it. You let my Vanguard hit you, and I didn't like it.
Oh, say that again?
If my Vanguard does not hit, I get to Soul Blast 2, and if I do that, I get to call units from my drop for free onto my additional Vanguard circles. So I would have had an additional 2 more attacks beyond my Vanguard attack.
That would have been terrifying.
But you were like, yeah, you can hit. I'm like, no, please don't.
No, I'd rather not.
Please guard against this because be scared of my Vanguard. And you're like, nah.
Protect yourself.
Ah, that was so close. I like how close Vanguard can get. Imagine if I got 2 heal triggers. I could have stayed in the game for no reason. Game's whack.
That was a crazy. And this deck looks so tall.
I know. I'm just finding chapsticks. I'll be right back.
I do not have any.
I have some.
Everybody in the chat, what card games are you playing? What decks are you playing in those card games? Is there anything that you're collecting? Talk to us about your day. Talk to us about your weekend. We want to hear from you.
There it is. I Shadow Paladins win? Yeah, they did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time we're going to stay alive.
I'll put 3 cards back.
I'm gonna put 1 card back. Whoa, what deck am I playing? Oh shit. I haven't played this deck before. This would be fun.
What? Really?
Yeah, really. It's brand
Is
new deck.
it complete?
Yes.
Genesis.
Mm-hmm. How do you know, actually?
Because I looked.
Oh.
I was like, I looked at it. I didn't look at it tonight. I looked at it before. And
Oh, okay.
I was like organizing. I'm like, oh, Genesis. I don't think we had this done. I guess
Surprise! I got it done. Yay!
surprised both of us, right?
That's true because they are in the same color slaves that I have my Oracle think tank in.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. We're cool. We're chilling.
And then flip a coin, Novolance, to see who goes first.
Hang on, let me ask our slave. See, Google needs to understand that
You might want to say that to the chat.
they've made me an assistant. That's the PG term, but he's my robotic slave. So, okay, Google, flip a coin.
She's an interesting lady, everybody.
Okay, Google, flip a coin. It takes a billion years, but they do my bidding. It landed on heads, I go first. No, I have an outstanding war against most technology, so. Only those with other wars with their own technologies understand.
Okay.
Okay, great. You ready for this?
Yes.
Stand up,
Vanguard! Larva Mutant Grapha!
Running sniper! Draw. I'm gonna keep wanting to say the word raise. I'm gonna ride into what is oblation? Right? Is that what that says? Anyway, I'm gonna draw a card. Thank you. Oblation.
Oblation Regalia Var.
All right, I've never heard of that word before.
Oblation.
Oblation. I'll have to look that up. Oblation Regalia Var. When this unit attacks or boosts, you can put a card from my soul face down as a divine gauge for this unit. Rear guard. Once per turn, discard one of this unit's divine gauges. Soul charge 3. What? Yeah, soul charge 3. And if you have a Vanguard with Regalia in its card name, retire this unit and counter charge 1.
God, that's a lot.
Holy heck. Alright, well I
What did you
rode,
get yourself into?
and go ahead.
Draw for turn.
Got myself into a very complicated deck, that's
I've
for sure.
learned that. We'll ride Larva Mutant Grapha and the Putin Mutant Grapha. Draw with Larva Mutant Grapha.
My life isn't complete if I can't have a stacking.
And I'll add a quick shield ticket to my hand.
Oh my god.
Keep a Mutant Grapha. When this is placed on Vanguard, discard a normal unit from my hand, and I can add a same grade unit to my hand with a different name. I'll discard Grapha Reversed, add standard Grapha.
Your bugs are terrifying.
Then I'll attack for 8,000.
Oh god.
Draw trigger, power to Vanguard. Turn end.
Draw. I'm gonna ride into Regalia of the Wall. Lyrigessa. Loril Jessa. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Fancy Maiden. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, counterblast 1. Hang on.
Gotta break in that new shirt, new sweater with that sneeze.
I didn't. Well, if I sneeze inside my shirt, it's different than sneezing on your sleeve.
I agree.
I
I don't disagree.
I touch that area all the time, so it's like worse. It's like you're guaranteeing putting it on your hand.
It also stops it from sprinting everywhere. So that's a lot more considerate, I'd say.
It is more considerate, but it isn't the best. So I think under the shirt is the best because
well, that's what I'm saying.
It is great. Great. Thank you for agreeing with me. Anyway, Regalia. Counterblast 1.
Hey, I'm gonna keep agreeing with you.
I'm gonna put my counterblast things down here because usually I need a lot of space at the top. Look at the top 5 cards in my deck and choose 1 card from among them and call it to rearguard circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope I do the right cards. If I call a unit with Regalia and its card name, choose up to 1 of my rear guards and put a card from my soul face down as a divine gauge for that unit. If I call a unit with Regalia and my card name, choose 1 of my rear guards, which I... Well, I don't have any rear guards, so I don't think I can do it. Okay. Not these. 1 card. If it gets Regalia in its name.
Crickets.
It's hard, I'm sorry.
It's a new deck. It's a new deck.
I'm gonna play herself.
I'm pretty excited for my bugs because they're finally working.
Alrighty, I have placed her. If I call a unit with Regalia, which I did, and its card name, choose up to 1 rear guard. Put that card from my soul face down as a divine gauge for that unit. Oh, I see. So like this. So it's like the reverse. So you know how your Kachikaze does it in your hand?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it does for my deck.
Your soul, you mean?
The equip gauge. It's from my deck.
No, I meant, oh, it's from your deck. Mine is from the soul. There you go. Great. When this unit is placed on rear guard, choose up to 2 cards with Regalia and their card names and put them into my soul. Himself. Herself. Alright. I'm assuming just this goes away. What a tricky deck so far. I'm gonna play Demon Exorcism Regalia. Brud. When it's placed, I can put a card from my soul face down as a divine gauge for this unit. At the end of the battle, it attacked or boosted. This unit has 1 or more divine gauge. Move all of this unit's divine gauge to another rear guard and put this unit into my soul and draw a card. Wow, that's pretty cool actually. I'm gonna play another one. Fantastic. I'm going to enter my... Sorry, my nose itched. I'm going to enter my attack step, and I'm going to attack with Regalia Bull, Jurisica. 10,000 to the Vanguard.
No guard.
No trigger.
No trigger. Brilliant Blista.
Oops, I forgot to put at least 1 card under here. Oh well. We're learning. I'm gonna attack.
How big?
10,000.
5,000 shield. Quick shield ticket.
Attack.
No guard.
No guard. Go ahead.
Stand unit.
Oops.
Grappa. Draw. Ride. Pupa. Elite Mutant Grappa. Call. Super Attack Mutant Mega Regalancer. Call Machining Mantis. When placed. Counterblast one. Look, the top 6 cards in my, or top 5 cards. No, 6 cards in my deck. Dang. I've only been doing 5. Add a grade 3 among them to my hand. Shuffle my deck and I get plus 6,000 to the end of the turn. Making him 15,000 just like that. He's boosted himself.
Oh.
Then I'll call Mutant Gentleman High Class Moth. Activate ability. I can rest this unit, put a normal unit from my drop to the bottom of my deck. The countercharge one. It's like it was free. Let's see here. How else can I? Now I'll attack. Machining Mantis will attack Rearguard for 15,000.
15?
Boosted by 6.
No guard.
I'll attack for Vanguard for 11,000.
No guard.
No trigger. I'll attack Vanguard. When I attack, counterblast one, I get plus 5,000 for each of your rested rearguards. If you have 1 or less standard rearguards, I draw a card. So right now, I get plus 5, so I'm 14.
No guard.
Drive check. Critical trigger. All effects to Vanguard. No trigger.
1.
No
2.
trigger. If you're just stopping by tonight, thanks for stopping by. We're playing a little Cardfight Vanguard B Premium. B
Okay.
Premium. That does do it for me.
Draw. Oh, my tablet died. She died.
Here, under the table. Oh, that's it.
It has become an awkward mission of bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum,
it's because the
bum,
silly light.
bum, bum. It only took 1 stanza of music.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's good.
I agree. Okay, I'm going to stand my unit. Regalia, Crown of Ludrissa, is going to ride into the Cosmic Regalia CEO Yggdrasil. I keep thinking I want to draw because of freaking Digimon, but this ain't Digimon. This is Vanguard. I'm going to place a force card and get my other force cards ready. All of my rear guards with divine gauges get boost. If this unit is on the Vanguard circle and it is my opponent's turn, those rear guards cannot be affected by my opponent's card effects. Vanguard rear guard circle once per turn, counterblast 1. Search my deck for up to 1 Regalia Fate Norn and call out to rear guard circle. Shuffle my deck and choose up to 2 of my rear guards and put up to 1 card to my soul face down as a divine gauge for each of them. Whop. Counterblast 1 and search for Norn. We got her. Thank goodness. Shuffle my deck, choose up to 2 of my rear guards and put up to 1 card from my soul face down as a divine guard for each of them. Okay, I got it. I got it. So basically, like these. How cool. So flowy. Vanguard rearguard circle once per turn. Counterblast 1. Ooh. Draw a card and choose one of my rear guards, and I can put a card from my soul face down as a divine gauge for that unit. And if I put a card soul charge 2, I'm gonna put it over here. Whoop, whoop. Soul charge 2. Rear guard once per turn at the end of the battle. This unit boosted at the end of the battle. This unit boosted a unit. Gosh, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted a unit with regalia in its card name. Discard a card from my hand, and one of this unit's divine gauges. Stand this boosted unit, and that unit gets plus 10,000 power, -1 drive until the end of the turn.
It's so interesting when you start reading other trading card games and you start learning their verbiage, or at least the order of operations that their words that they use for their words to explain the effects. Because sometimes the English is hard to understand.
Yeah, it's easy to trip on your words.
It's like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Like, dude, I'm
Things
sorry.
are happening, but I don't know how to say it.
Well, we'll just try it like we are right now. I'm gonna do my attack step, and I'm gonna attack with Cosmic Regalia CO for a total of 13, 2 crit. So a weakling.
2 critical.
That's right.
But you're 13?
Yep. We're going on lucky numbers here today.
15,000. So I'm 24.
Drive check. Heal trigger. Plus 10 to Demon Extra Sim Regalia Crud. Heal this guy. Critical trigger. Critical. Wait. How much are you?
24. You're 23.
I'm 1 off, and I'm upset about it. I'm gonna put all effects to Regalia Fate North.
All right.
I'm gonna attack with Demon Extra Sim Regalia Crud. Excuse me. $20,000 to Vanguard.
20,000.
Yep.
Oh, guard.
At the end of the battle, it attacked or boosted. This unit has 1 or more divine gauge. Move all of its units divine gauge to another rear guard and put this unit into my soul and draw a card.
Look at the combo.
Goodness.
Did you draw your card?
Nope. Wait. I did not. Oh. Okay. Rear guard effect. This one is at the end of the battle. This unit boosted a unit with Galia. So I was actually supposed to put it over here, but because it's a grade 2, I was thinking of intercepting with it. But I realized, oh, it's one of those things where you put it over here and you stand yourself. Oops. Well, that's all right. We can still attack for 20,000 to crit.
20,000 only?
She's 10 plus the 10. I had the 10 on the other side, so I split my 2 triggers.
Intercept for 5,000, and then I'll use 10,000 shield for 15.
Okay, go ahead.
Stand units. Draw. I'll ride Evil Armor General Grapha is Vanguard, and I'll get my Protect gift over here. I'll call Evil Armor Sovereign or Reverse Grapha over here to rear guard as well. I am going to Attack Vanguard for 20,000.
20,000. How many critical?
1.
I still don't like him. No god.
Here you go.
Power to Vanguard.
I'll attack Vanguard. I'll counterblast 1. And I will put a rearguard into my soul. My opponent chooses 2 cards from their hand and calls them the rearguard as rest. Those units can't stand during your stand phase. During my turn, I get plus 5,000 for each different grapha in my soul. I have 4. If I have at least 2 different names, I get plus 1 critical. So I'm going to get plus 20,000. So I'm 32,000, 2 critical. Come into Vanguard, and you're going to be forced to superior call 2 cards from your hand to rest. They do not stand during your stand phase.
2 cards.
2 cards.
Okay.
Fantastic.
How big are you?
32. 2 crit.
Minus 2 crit.
First check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, I get plus 2,000 for each of your arrested rear guards. I get plus 5,000 because of my gift. So I'm going to get plus 11,000, 20,000 of Vanguard. Wait, hold on. You have your... You hit a... never mind, you had a trigger.
Yeah.
So I'm just not going to attack. Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
I'm 14.
I'm 23.
I can attack that.
No. Oh, sorry. It's not like it's like this.
I can at least attack something.
Fine.
Okay, just go ahead.
I just want to make sure they're going this way. There you go. Well.
Now the game's heating up.
Draw. I did not shuffle this enough. Nearly enough. I can restand my Vanguard. And I can ride into a new grade 3. Regalia of the Blessed Love Raid. I get a new force unit. I'm going to put it over here. As Vanguard, all of my rear guards with Divine Gauge cannot leave the rear guard circle by my opponent's card effects and get plus 5,000 power. Once per turn, counterblast 1, look at the top 5 cards in my deck and choose up to 1 card from among them, call it to rear guard, and shuffle my deck, and if I call it a spirit with Regalia in its name, choose up to 2 of my rear guards and put a card from my soul face down as a Divine Gauge for each of them. I'm going to counter charge 1 and do that effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Call a card with Regalia. I'm going to call Regalia Fate Norn. I'm going to put 2 gauges, 1 under Norn and 1 under Cosmic Regalia, Yegistril, CEO. At the beginning of my turn, if my opponent has 4 or less cards in their damage zone, discard 5 Divine Gauge and choose one of my opponent's Vanguards and deals 1 damage.
You deal 1 damage?
Yep.
Because of what are the requirements?
You have to have 4 or less damage. No, not now, not now. Sorry, I'm just reading an effect to you. I said at the beginning of my turn, if my opponent has 4 or less, deal damage to the Vanguard. That's it. Here you go.
Yes, Nova Lance.
I'm just reading again. Okay. Vanguard, rearguard, once per turn, counterblast one church my deck for up to one regalia fate ignored and call it to rearguard. So if I want to do the wind. Oh, I could have picked something else. That's okay. Okay. I just don't know how to divide all of the counterblasting because every card seems like they can counterblast, and I'm not used to that kind of thing. Usually, only like the grade 3s counterblast, and sometimes the grade 2s counterblast, but every card is counterblasting.
Everything in your deck
And
actually does something.
I needed to cool down a little.
Super combo heavy deck.
Yeah, it kind of is.
This does something
Holy
together with this, and then this does
I mean, look at this text. It's all over half the page. So I'm so sorry for taking a little bit of time, and thank you for being so patient. I am going to enter my attack
unsubscribe.
step. Why would you do that? I'm going to attack the Vanguard with Regalia Blessed Love of Frigg.
I'm an impatient fake fan.
23 to Vanguard. 23, 28. 28 to Vanguard. Wait, sorry. I don't enter my
I'm very, very calm. Don't you worry.
Once per turn, card blast one and draw a card and choose one of my rear guards. I can put a card from my soul face down as a divine gauge for that unit, and if I do, soul charge 2. I'm gonna do it to this one because this one instead because even better, yes. And then soul charge 2. Those were some good things that I gave up for my thing. My drive check. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, now I'm attacking 28 to Vanguard. $28 to Vanguard, 2 critical.
Too critical. Well, we can't let her hit me that hard.
It doesn't seem excited. I am excited, but I'm trying not to get overexcited because then if I do, I don't read my cards right. I'm trying to be focused, but it does have some drawbacks.
Your perfect guard.
Var and Angelica. Another grade 3? Oh my god. I mean, I'm so surprised. We made like 20 decks last weekend. Everything's a blur. I added those to my hand because those are drive checks. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted a unit with Regalia in its card name. Discard a card from my hand and my Divine Gauge. And my hand.
I'm meticulously debating about which to discard.
I'm discarding this critical trigger. And that unit gets plus 10,000, minus 1 drive, and gets restanded until the end of the turn. Once per turn effect. I'm going to attack for 23 to Vanguard, 1 drive check, 2 critical.
How big?
23.
Intercept for 15,000 and guard for 15,000. Total of 30,000.
How is he 15?
Because of my
my
yes.
All right. That's unsettling. Go ahead, Neon.
Stand my units. Draw. I'll call elite mutant Graphas out to each side of my guard circle. Rear guard. I'll use my mutant moth to put a normal unit from my drop zone on the bottom of my deck, like my Mega Regolancer that you just saw. Countercharge one. All right. I'm going to attack Vanguard. Oh, no, I'm going to attack Vanguard with this unit first. When I attack, I counterblast one. And then when I counterblast one, I'm going to get plus 5,000 for each of my opponent's rested rear guards. You have 3, so I'm going to get plus 15,000. And then if you have 1 or less standard rear guards, I can draw a card.
That is
I get plus
accurate.
5,000 from my circle, so I'm actually plus 20,000. So I'm 29,000 of Vanguard.
How many?
1.
29?
29, 1 critical.
But it's your Vanguard. Oh no, it's not your Vanguard. Sorry. No God.
I'll attack Vanguard for... I did that wrong. Should have with this one.
Oops. I made many mistakes. I was like,
I'll attack Vanguard, and then I will activate my ability to counterblast one and suck my unit up. I get plus 5,000 for each different grapha in my card name. You are forced to superior call 2 units from your hand to rear guard.
I am indeed.
That is a lot. And then they cannot stand during your stand phase.
What grade do they have to be?
Any grade.
Oh, am I thinking of just a different thing?
Mm-hmm.
2 Mandy?
2 cards from your hand.
I'm going to retire this unit and call Oblation Regalia Bar.
Your auto abilities will not activate. What's your second unit?
There.
All right. I am 32,002 critical coming to Vanguard. -2 crit.
-2 crit.
Shield trigger. Power to rear guard.
Not out of the woods yet, team. Yes.
No trigger.
We're out of the woods completely, team. Yay. Yay, yay, yay.
Attack rear guard for 19.
You think you're all hot? Because you might be.
Yeah, burn a card in your hand.
No.
That's all I wanted. That makes me happy.
Draw. Correct, my turn.
Yep.
I draw and I will restand only these.
Correct.
I don't know if it's worth it, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to ride into Regalia of Wisdom Angelica. I get another gift. Vanguard abilities. All of my rear guards with Divine Gauge cannot be chosen by my opponent's card effects and get plus 5,000 power. When attacked, choose up to 2 of my rear guards and put up to 1 card of my soul face down as a Divine Gauge for each of those units. At the end of my opponent's turn, discard 5 Divine Gauge and heal a card from my damage zone. What? So cool. They just healed. gonna call Regalia a ball. Oh boy, how do I do this right? Okay, when this card is placed on Vanguard, which it is no. When this unit is placed on rear guard, choose up to 2 cards with Regalia in their card names and put them into my soul. Oh, we can put these into my soul that I can't even use anyway. I kind of wanted to use this ability at first. Oh, doesn't even have Divine Gauge. It's like, so those are the 2 cards I'm adding up. And add it up to my soul.
It's a big ol' soul.
I know.
I like a girl with a big ol' soul. Shake that big soul. What you doing with a big soul?
I'm reading about stuff. I'm reading about my counter blast because I only have one option.
Well, everybody, I got my bugs over here. I'm comfortable right now. I'm feeling a little comfortable. Can you turn on your tablet? It's probably gonna have at least 30-40%.
20. It said
That's bad.
it's an old boy, old guy. I know what you want from me.
You wanna know? You do know what I want from you. I'm happy little dinosaurs game was so much fun.
Yeah, after we started like shuffling more of the cards together, it started evening out a lot. I agree. Alright, I've decided on what to do. Gosh, these ladies are so PD. I'm going to activate my once per turn Cosmic Regalia CEO Yggdrasil ability. Search my deck for up to 1 Regalia Fate Norn and call it to the rearguard circle. Huh. Oh, thank God I have one. I got one. Norn. She looks like my secretary. Shuffle my deck, choose up to 2 of my rear guards, and put up to 1 card from my soul face down as a divine gauge for each of them. These 2.
Oh my goodness. I just cut my fingernails and they're catching on the playmat.
Oh.
Making me a little nervous.
Alright, I picked these 2 that didn't have any apparently. Okay, yep, and then that's it. That's it for that. I am now going.
So you wrote over all those units that were locked.
Correct. I sure did. I'm going to attack with Regalia of Wisdom Angelica. When it attacks, choose up to 2 of my rear guards and put up to 1 card from my soul face down as a gauge for each of those units. This one and this one.
So this can boost up 5,000 more if I
Actually,
one copy
I'll take this
myself.
one. I lied.
That's plus 25. Holy. Without even a boost. Big bug.
183 to Vanguard. 2 crit.
Vanguard's doing that?
Correct.
Perfect guard!
Okay. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted with a Regalia. Discard a card from my hand and one of these guards' divine unit things. Divine gauges. And a card in my hand. Oh.
What do you want to discard there, Nova Lance?
Nothing, honestly. Restand. I will attack.
Did you get like -1 drive or something?
Correct. I will attack for 23,000 to Vanguard. 1 drive, 2 crit.
Mine's too critical.
Oh, did I even do the drive check?
I don't think so.
Oops. Okay, we'll do the first drive check. First drive check. 1, nothing. 2, nothing. Okay.
3.
Second drive check. Now you guard.
Yep.
Nothing. Oh, that's very upsetting. And you guard it. Okay.
I did guard.
I'm gonna attack with CEO. Yeah, Yiggystriel. 23 to Vanguard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No guard. Well, 23.
And 2 crit.
First check. No trigger. Second check. Draw trigger. Power to Vanguard.
How big are you? No.
22.
Ooh, I'm only 10,000 over there.
Feels a lot better.
Well, actually, I'm okay because you wanna know why?
Tell me. Tell
At
me
the
why.
end, ain't nothing but a heartache. I'm going to discard a gauge and a card in my hand. I was like, where did these come from? What did I attack, silly? I'm gonna discard Owl. So I can restand Cosmic CEO Aegis Drill and give it plus 10,000. I'm going to attack for 23 to Vanguard.
Intercept.
2 critical. That's fine.
Yes, Nova Lance, you sound very defeated.
I am.
For Nova Lance.
Go ahead.
Stand units. Draw.
Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. What?
I'll call Full Armor General Grapha, or Evil Armor General Grapha, and Pupil Mutant Grapha. When I'm called to rear guard, this ability is reduced by Soul Blast 1 for each rested unit in this column. Soul Blast 2 and draw a card. You have 2 units, so it costs free. I just get a free card land. Oh yeah.
Good job.
Then I'll use my Mutant Gentleman. I will put a, let's just put a Graph Reverse on the bottom. It's counter charge. Can only use that effect once per turn. Attack step. I'll attack Vanguard. I'm plus 5 on this, so that's 17 plus 8, 25,000.
25,000 to the Vanguard?
To Vanguard. Don't act like you can't block that.
I might be able to for 15. Go ahead.
I'll attack with Grapha. I'm going to counter blast 1, absorb a unit, and force you to superior call 2 cards from your hand to rear guard his wrath.
You would make me do that again. Why would you make me do that again?
Now my deck does that every turn.
Well, F your deck.
That's fair.
It's upsetting because, like, my divine gauges say you can't affect these units, but you're not. You're making me call over them.
Oh, I'm not touching them?
Yeah, so
I'm just
that's
forcing
annoying.
you to replace
Yeah, you're
them
just
yourself.
like, why would you ever do that to me, you hoe? Just kidding.
I don't disagree with you.
We do that over there.
And I get plus 5,000 for each different named grapha of my soul. I now have a total of 5 different named graphas in my soul, meaning I get plus 25,000 power, bringing me all the way up to 37,000. In addition to that, I do maintain an additional critical trigger. Critical. So my original crit is now 2. It's a Vanguard.
And how big are you?
I just said
Sorry, I like
37 2 critical.
37. I didn't hear
37.
37, fine.
Where's that? I'm gonna show perfect guard. She's not even dealing with it. She's just like, you ain't hitting this. First check, no trigger. Second check, no
I
trigger.
never get to use my perfect guard on like you needed to moment where you're like revealing. You're like,
what are the cards that are locked for you?
These
All right,
two.
go ahead.
Draw
No
for
cards in hand. That's the way. I like it.
Stand up, my Vanguard.
Say you can. Noble Lancer.
Oh,
Yawny lady.
excuse me. I'm gonna call this over. Mystic Beast. Wow, Mystic Beast Skull. Not even kidding. SKOLL. Skull. That's so cute. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rear Guard from the hand, look at the top 5 cards and add a grade 3. I guess I'm adding my heal trigger. What the heck happened to my deck? I have like 7 cards left. During my turn, if cards were blasted for my cards cost this turn, it gets plus 5,000 power. Thank you. I'm going to enter my attack step. Wait. Yes, I'm going to enter my attack step. I'm going to attack with Regalia, Wisdom, Angelica. And when I do, I will boost with Regalia of Fate, Norn. 23 to Vanguard. Oh, sorry. 28 to Vanguard.
Mine's too critical.
Choose up to 2 rear guards. And put gauges under them. I'll put a gauge under here. Oops. And a gauge under here. Oop, oop. Oh, god damn it. I forgot to heal that last turn because I wasn't paying attention. I'm not used to waiting on my opponent's turn ending like that. Okay. Ready.
I don't. This is not fun.
Critical trigger. So how big are you? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, critical power.
Damage check. Critical trigger. Nova Lance wins.
Yay! I won. I
Good match, Nova Lance.
That was close. I was running out of cards.
Wow, won with their first time with the deck against an experienced bug player.
Whew.
Pretty good win too.
It took a while, but I kind of got it. It kind of got confusing when my deck has like 4 different grade 3s, and I'm like, which grade 3 is the true grade 3 that I should be going into most of the time? You know what I mean? Which one's my real boss monster? The answer is they all are. They all are your boss monster.
Doesn't matter who you do.
They're all good. So it's like a little bit off-putting. You're like, wait, this can all be in one deck.
It's the critical trigger to crush me.
I did, huh? That was great. That was super yummy. Oh, that was such a great deck. I loved it, actually. I can't wait to play it again
All right.
and perfect it. What is it? I was just putting it in my deck. Are you wanting to play with another one for Vanguard, or are you putting a deck away?
How long have we been streaming for?
We've been streaming for 1 hour and 37 minutes.
It's 11:12.
I think that sounds like it wraps up our stream for the night.
All right.
It
I can hear that yawning. That's fine. We had a lot of fun playing, and it was a later night stream.
was a later night stream. Who says we won't stream tomorrow?
Yeah. We won't be streaming tomorrow, probably.
Oh. Sorry, there's like a hair in the middle of this mat. Anyway,
Add an extra stuff to our schedule out of nowhere.
it is a holiday, so it is a little weird in the first place.
Well, it's one of those things like have a cool day for free, but then it's one of those things you're just like impulse sign yourself up for something.
That's true.
When
Okay.
you're tired and you're just like, I'm not sure. So you will definitely see us Tuesday and Wednesday. You will not see us tomorrow for cards, but of course, there's a special guy we caking in the chat who will be going live tomorrow. He will be doing some hockey stuff regarding the Four Great Nations face-off, so you can definitely watch that. Novalance, it was a lot of fun playing you. It looks like we both tied tonight. Thanks for playing.
Absolutely. Thank you for being patient with my new deck. It was really exciting to see it kind of flourish in the spotlight for once.
I like those triggers and changing the way the game goes. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. You have a great night and a great rest of your weekend. Take her easy. Have a good night.
See you later.